shall we?
Much better effort tonight, Larry, even though the result was the same. What did you like better about this game versus Wednesday's, especially that first quarter and hot start?
It was our game plan discipline. We as a team, obviously, it's kind of similar to a playoff series where you play them in really quick succession. So, the fact that we were able to come out on their home court and win that game for 3.5 quarters, it was promising. Obviously, we're not trying to make excuses, but turnovers killed us, but again, there's no moral victories in the NBA. We're just pleased with the effort and the game plan discipline.
What do you do to correct those turnovers? Several live ball turnovers that were especially costly.
Yeah, the end of the second quarter was brutal for us. Their trap. Yeah, that's some stuff that this point in the season is really hard to work on. Especially because that's some stuff you want to drill and you want to work on at practice, but it's hard to work on at practice when you've got another game, when games are coming this quickly and we're down so many bodies. So, it's something that we're going to have to watch film on and try to correct on the fly.
What have you seen growth-wise out of Dyson Daniels? You're one of the vets he mentioned that has had a big impact on him, and it seems like we see him get better every game, and tonight was just the pinnacle, at least so far.
Yeah, no, I love watching Dyson play. There's I feel like he's honestly, I looked at the box score after the game, so he had 2 steals. That doesn't feel right. Feels like he had about 6 or 7 of them. He's just kind of everywhere. And on the offensive end, he's just so multifaceted. Obviously can score a little bit, rebounds, helps, which is huge for us, helps us rebound, switches defensively. The way he can pass and see the court is only going to get better. I mean, he's 19. Like, I told him the other day he's going to be really, really, really good. He's going to be a really good basketball player. We just gotta let him learn and grow.
Yeah, and a little more to that. I mean, what do you just think about his defensive readiness at 19 years old to, look so polished on that end already?
Yeah, no, the fact that we can sub a guy like Herb Jones out and put Dyson in on a guy like Jimmy or a guy like Tyler Hero or, whoever it is, the other team's best player, leading scorer, and feel confident that one of them's a second-year player, the other one is a first-year player, and 19 years old is I don't know if there's another. I don't know if that's happened in the past few years, other than last year with Herb. So, he's again. I'll say it time and time again. I think he's going to be great, not good, great.
Yeah, I mean, just how surprised were you to see the 5-second call on Dyson on the inbounds play?
Look, we all make mistakes, but we shouldn't have even been in that position because I should have caught the ball and dunked it. So I'll take credit for that.
On that play, trying to fire it to her in the corner?
No, I was trying.
To catch it?
Yeah, so on, like a few plays earlier, someone, I think it was Herb, that dropped it down to me in the post on Jimmy, and I could do this. I do the same thing every single time. I catch it with my big right hand, turn and shoot my little hook or get to a dunk. And I went to catch with my right hand, and it just slipped right through.
The other night, Willy talked about the defensive intensity wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you guys took at least I know it's a loss, but a step in the right direction with that?
Yeah, without a doubt. What was the score of the game?
196.
Yeah, give up 100 points. That's the best defensive rating in the league. Obviously they gave up 96, but giving up 100 points on their home court that's high game plan discipline, high level of intensity on the defensive end, and look, of course you'd rather that effort result in a win, but at this point in the season, with dealing with what we're dealing with, this is a good platform for us to grow.
And Coach kind of mentioned you guys are in the middle of some of those dog days of the NBA season. I guess when you're in the middle of that and it feels like a lot of things are just going wrong for you guys, how do you kind of just get out of that?
You just got to shake some things up every now and again. Like, whether it's switching shoot around from the morning to sometime to at the arena before the game or having a practice where it's a get what you need, where it's really just treatment or lift or having a team dinner, honestly, and that's, I think this this part of the season, of course, like this is the tough part of the season. We're missing 2 All-Stars. We're missing Naji. We're missing. There's a lot of guys that we'd love to have right now, but no one feels bad for us. We don't feel bad for us. So, this is a strong locker room. Obviously, we're sick about losing that game. We're sick about losing to Orlando, and just vice versa. Every game we lose, no one's sitting there happy about it. But this is a locker room that's going to stay together. No one's pointing fingers. We're locked in. We're good. We're going to be just fine. This is going to make us stronger at the end of the season.
Hi, Larry. I'm asking to other guys in the locker room, also with the coach, about Willy Hernangomez. You are one of the guys that are competing for the position with him. Just to know how you feel with his situation, not having a lot of opportunities, and everybody knows that he's a great guy inside the locker room. But how do you think he's feeling this season with so low opportunities?
No, it's tough. It's tough. Obviously, like this summer, he coming off of he won gold as the MVP, and we're all happy for him, and everybody's thrilled. Billy's an awesome player and an awesome guy. It's tough. We're in a situation where our front court is pretty damn good, especially healthy. We've got between Z, Jonas, myself, like that's a hard one to crack. And with Billy, the biggest thing with him is he comes in every single day, biggest smile in the room, doing his work every single day. Like, in this league, there are so many eyes on you, right? Whether it's your team or other teams, right? We're not the only team that watched him win gold. We're not the other team that know his abilities. There are times that you're not going to play. I've not played, but if you allow that get to your work ethic, if you bring that in every day, that frustration, 29 other teams can see that. So the fact that he's staying positive, staying ready, staying with us, riding with us, and able to stay so positive is immense for our locker room, but also immense for his career.
Do you think it would be good for him a change for February 9th? Maybe another team. Do you think it would be good for him to change?
I don't want to see Billy go. I really don't. I love the guy. I think he makes us better every single day, on the court, off the court. But it's not my career. So if that's what happens, I'll be excited for his next opportunity. But if not, I'll be excited to play against him at practice either way. So he's got a major fan in me. If he were to ask me for any kind of advice, I'd tell him the same thing I'm telling you guys right now. So I just think I think very, very highly of Willy Hernangomez, and whether it's with us or another team, he's going to have a long, successful career. No problem. Thanks, guys.